Boker Tov and Chag Sameach. Wait a moment. Did I say Chag Sameach? Why would I do that? We already completed Pesach a few weeks ago, and Shavuot isn't until another few weeks. So why would I say Chag Sameach? Well, listen, my friends, and let me explain. Beginning this Thursday evening and continuing on Friday will be the holiday known as Pesach Sheni, the second Passover. If you look in the book of Bamidbar, Numbers, the Torah portion of Baladocha, it tells the following story. It seems that there were several people who were unclean because they had come into contact with a dead body, and for that reason were unable to offer the Pesach offering, the Paschal Lamb, on the 14th of Nisan. They approached Moses and Aaron with the following dilemma. They said, "It's not fair. It's not our fault that we couldn't bring the offering at that time. Why should we be punished? Why can't we offer the Passover offering? It's so important, and it wasn't our fault." Well, Moses and Aaron had no answer. So what did they do? They asked the boss. They asked God, who came back with the following response. God said, "I agree. It's not right. You're correct. So I will give you, and also those who might have been away on a long journey at that time, a second chance, another opportunity to give the Passover offering." So 1 month later, on the 14th of Iyar, you can do so and give the offering and eat of the Passover lamb, which this year, again, the 14th of Iyar, will fall on Thursday evening and Friday. But for us, without the temple in Jerusalem in existence, we can't offer any sacrifices. So what does Pesach Sheni, the second Passover, mean for us in our day? For some people, they have the custom of remembering Pesach Sheni by eating matzah at some point during that day to recall what our ancestors did in their time when the temple in Jerusalem still existed. Just an aside, it's a custom that we in the Seed family observe, and we'll probably have matzah brai for dinner on Thursday night or for Friday breakfast. And again, if you choose to eat matzah and observe Pesach Sheni, take a picture of you and your matzah creation, and please post it on the Adath Israel Facebook page. But seriously, I think that Pesach Sheni has another lesson for us, especially now. Our tradition teaches us that no gate is ever shut in our face. No door is permanently locked. We always have a second chance. We can always change. God will accept us if we come to the Almighty in sincerity and with the fullness of our heart. We can do better, and we can be better if only we make the choice to change and to do so. My friends, as I've mentioned in the past, we in our world have not been stricken by this pandemic, by this plague, as a punishment. That's not how I believe the world works or how God works. Diseases, unfortunately, take place, but I don't believe that we are being punished for any reason with this pandemic. However, I do believe that being isolated, being separated from one another, has given us time, and lots of it, time to reflect on our own actions and those of the world in which we live. We are often so busy with our lives that we don't have the opportunity, we don't have the time to think about how we can be better, how we can make of this world a better place where we're too busy. I've had conversations with many of you over these past weeks, and I know that whenever life begins to open up, once the doctors and scientists tell us that it's appropriate to do so, that life will be different. We don't know how, but life will be different. I am sure of that. But the question for us is, will we be better and will we be different? Will we appreciate more our family, our loved ones? Will we treasure the time given us, not waste it, as sometimes we often do? Will we continue to watch out for our neighbors, the elders in our community? Will we be more kind, more caring for those in need? Can we ensure that we are acting in this way, better and kinder, not just temporarily, not just because it's the thing to do at this moment, because it is the right thing to do at any time, and for our fellow human beings, each a creature of God? Will we remember those who have lost their lives to this pandemic? The more than 4,000 in Canada, the 70,000 in the US, and the 250,000 around the world, and that's only at this point in time? Will we remember that each life is precious and never to take a single life for granted? The world will change, but we too can change. That's the lesson of Pesach Sheni, that there are second chances in life. Let us not squander this chance, but make of it something that will give us true meaning for ourselves and for the world in which we live. So Chag Sameach, happy Pesach Sheni.